Hey guys, LottnerLand here. For you, I have my first review where I'll show you some gameplay while I'm reviewing. So what's special about this is, as you can see, I have an emulator running showing Earthbound. Now this is it's widely known as one of the most valuable games on the Super Nintendo. It's widely appreciated, widely loved, all that great stuff. I loved it too. It wasn't my favorite game. I had a lot of fun playing it though. So I'm basically going to try to do what I did like last week, where I give, of course, all the objective things, and then I get into my opinion. So I found Earthbound fun. It was a great game, like most people say. I have played better. It was a great turn-based RPG though. Some parts were extremely difficult, and I kind of wish that I were cheating, because it would have made it a lot easier. Kind of had to just stick with it and level up though. Although it's not too serious on the surface, like you probably will see from a lot of the things they say, and just the characters and the graphics are very cartoony. It is quite an in-depth game. It's deep. And there's a lot of details, a lot of things, which brings me to it. Of course, has an amazing storyline. It's very intricate. You have to go back and forth somewhat. Not as bad as a lot of games, though. There are a lot of kind of twists and turns. You get to know a lot of the different characters, and you get to love them. Like Appleboy, or of course Pokey. Ness, all of your guys. And you get to mess around with the world a lot. It's fun. There are a lot of extra places to explore. Like in the desert, there's a whole area you could just go around. Other than that, the game is fairly linear. I do like the fact that once you get the teleport, you can kind of go around and just talk to people instead of having to walk to every city. So I had some fun when I did that. Next, the characters are great. They're very well made. I think they suit the storyline well, and they add a lot to both the lighthearted effect and, what they were trying to bring out in the game. Especially a lot of the villains. Like the first guy, boss, Frank. He was funny. And speaking of which, if anybody can answer, I never understood what ended up happening with the whole yes and no yes men and stuff, because they're still at the game place when I beat the game. Anyways, the battle system, which you'll see soon, is fairly good. I did like the PSIs, and I like the way the bottom was kind of like a dial. That was very entertaining. And the enemies, of course, how much can I say about the enemies? They're just so amazing. They're just so diverse, and they're so interesting. Such crazy moves, especially like at the beginning when you have Pokey with you and he cries and all those great things. It's really funny. As I said before, the graphics really complement it. I love the graphics, the way they're so cartoony, and they just make it a lot of fun. And some of them, they're really silly. Like you got that hippie guy with his crazy moves. The music too. Music is good. It's not my favorite video game music, that's for sure. But especially in Onett and Foresight, I really like the music. And there are just a lot of little great things that kind of make this game memorable. Like I don't actually remember what it's called, but in Foresight, in Foresight basically, when it's the parallel universe, it's just, and you have to get around by talking to random men. You have to find the guy with the who had, what was it, the golden tooth, I think. Yeah, there's just a lot of really intricate details that make this game extremely fun, very memorable. The whole kind of last boss, the game, and the end game it's really interesting. It's pretty tough. There are like a lot of big bosses and a lot of weird things going on. And it takes a lot of leveling up. But if you spend your time leveling up throughout the game and getting all the guys, here this is the battle system, so you can check it out. So yeah, if you spent a lot of your time getting the good weapons, the whole battle system, working everything out, then you should be good. I do recommend this game to most people. Yeah, anybody who likes, I guess, RPGs. Even if you're just kind of an action RPG guy, I think you'll probably still find this a lot of fun, especially if you play it on emulator. and you play it in fast forward, because that's actually how I played it instead of on my card, which I do have complete in the box. So I guess I'll just go over all the things I said. I recommend this game for anybody really who likes RPGs, anybody who's a fan of almost, I guess, any Super Nintendo game, old game, would love this game just because of how lighthearted it is, how you remember everything, and it really is just an amazing game. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you think. Thanks. Bye.